All right, welcome back to the channel, subscribers. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder had another press conference. I do believe it was aired on Fox. Very entertaining, kind of a little less tense than you would expect. And they both said some things that were very, very interesting. I'm looking forward to this fight. Let's talk about let me give you my reaction to that press conference in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel, subscribers. If you're not subscribed, I hope you accept my invitation to subscribe. Look, we're going to talk about Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury in the rematch, in the press conference that they had for their rematch. It was pretty interesting. I think it was also enlightening, and it was a very good conversation, right? They had a conversation about faith and belief in the lineal championship, and Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder said the guy was pillow-fisted, and Tyson Fury gives Deontay Wilder credit for what he's accomplished. All in all, man, just two very interesting guys. Guys that I both, I have a tendency to like both. I definitely like Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury got some shaky stuff about him, but let's go through that. Let's talk about that. Couple things first, though. Thank you to everybody that subscribes to the channel. Thank you to everybody that is a member of the channel, that supports on Patreon, and everybody that comes by the live streams Monday through Friday, and OG Boxing Talk this Sunday morning. And we're at the time that I'm making this video, which is 7/11 Sunday morning after the Danny Garcia fight. I'm going pretty much into making this video straight on to talking to you guys in OG Boxing Talk. So I hope you're there, and I hope you enjoy or enjoyed by the time that you see this video. So look, when Bob Arum said that there was no need for this press conference, that there wasn't going to be a press conference for the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight, it hit everybody as kind of strange. And he said, there's no need for a press conference. I guess he assumed that everybody already knew it or whatever, or he was just kind of covering up for the fact that, Deontay Wilder was sick and wasn't going to be able to make what was supposed to be their original press conference. I'm not sure. Or it could be that Bob Arum really doesn't have very much control over the promotion of the fight. Not sure what it is, but he said that this thing didn't need really didn't need a press conference. Not a lot of people agreed. I kind of see some validity to what he was saying, because I figured these guys have talked for me, right? Now I can't say whether they need it for to get people who don't know about the fight to know that the fight is coming, for them to know the date and get ready, for that. So for a lot of other people, there might be a need. For me, there's not much of a need, because I already know what these guys have said. I know what these guys are, at least what they say they're thinking. And I'm familiar with what happened the fight before last, but that was my take. I don't really need it. But when I watched this press conference, I was like, yeah, man, I'm glad that they had it, because it was a kind of a laid back press conference. And it started with the face-off, right? A very, very long face-off. And the first person to break the face-off was Deontay Wilder, who kind of laughed and was like, all right, man, look, we're on, we can't stand here forever. Tyson Fury was going to stand there forever. Deontay Wilder was like, okay, haha, I kind of tried to slap his hand. Tyson Fury didn't react, was still staring. And Deontay Wilder went back and sat down. So, I'm not going to say, that Tyson Fury won the stare off, more than Deontay Wilder probably just understood, look, man, we're on Fox. This is a huge channel. We got to keep it going. The guys asked us to move on 3 or 4 times. We can get to all that staring shit during the fight. But when they started having conversations, they brought up again Tyson Fury's in the lineal championship. And that's the part that I thought was most interesting, man, because Deontay Wilder forced Tyson Fury to explain why the lineal championship is a belt. And Tyson Fury actually did a pretty decent job of saying that it's a concept. It's what it is. It's just a concept. There's no real belt to it. So Deontay Wilder, we're fighting for something that you can't hold, you can't see, I'm the champion, you're not the champion. And I do believe that is what's the fair thing to say, and something I have really not liked about this whole conversation about the lineal championship with Tyson Fury. Now, I'm not in this video. I'm not going to go into why I say that Tyson Fury's not a lineal champion, because there's no line between him and Lennox Lewis. So I understand exactly how Vladimir Klitschko got this idea came about that Vladimir Klitschko became the lineal champion, but it's just hogwash and it's based on the opinion of boxing writers. It's not anything that happened in a ring, in a boxing match. It's something that happened because of the opinion, the quote unquote consensus of boxing writers and people that talk about that subject. But there's nothing that has actually ever occurred in a boxing ring that would have said that what Lennox Lewis owned was then earned by Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko was never a unified champion. Lennox Lewis was a undisputed champion and was the guy that beat the guy that beat the guy that beat the guy. That's not the case with Vladimir Klitschko. The case with Vladimir Klitschko is that his brother and he were both fighting at the same time. The consensus that said Vladimir Klitschko became the lineal champion just had to do something to deal with the fact that the two best heavyweights at the time were brothers and couldn't fight. So they just acted like Vladimir Klitschko just wasn't in the mix and gave it to him for some Ruslan Shagayev fight. And plus, it's nothing that Vladimir Klitschko ever claimed he had. I've never heard Vladimir Klitschko say he was a lineal champion. So people are putting something on Vladimir Klitschko and hence giving it to Tyson Fury that Vladimir Klitschko himself never claimed to be. All they are the Ring Magazine champions. But regardless, they go through that conversation. And I thought that was the conversation that was unusually deep. As far as it goes to the history of boxing, it's clear Deontay Wilder has listened to and heard a little bit about it. Tyson Fury has listened to and heard a little bit about it, but neither one of them grew up concerned about winning the lineal championship of the world. When they were growing up and when they were coming up the ranks, they were trying to become the WBA or the WBC. The goal of their careers were to get their hands on an actual championship belt that they could put around their shoulder. This lineal conversation is something that for the first time in the heavyweight division that I know of has been pushed as something that you can market on TV. And that's because ESPN and Tyson Fury decided to market it for themselves. And we're trying to get it with a nice assist from Ring Magazine. But it was good to hear those guys talk about it. Good to hear, because I like the conversation about lineal championships, but it is fraught with funny business. Okay, I don't buy it anyway. So they talked about that. Then Tyson Fury, though, when he talked about Deontay Wilder, actually gave Deontay Wilder his credit, but he did it and he said something wasn't true. Tyson Fury said that he won six. I think Tyson Fury said that he won 6 championships. 6. I won 6 titles. What 6 titles? Are you talking about the British Commonwealth belt or something? Like the British Commonwealth belt and the Ring Magazine belt and what else? Oh, that must be what he's talking about. He must be saying he's won 6 in the lineal, the ring, the British Commonwealth belt, and then the 3 that he got off of Vladimir Klitschko, the ones that really count, the ones he got off Vladimir Klitschko. And I would say, yeah, man, but how many times did you defend that? None. But then he does point out that Deontay Wilder had defended his belt 10 times, that, hey, give him what he wants. Give him credit for what he is. He's a great puncher. I still think you just can't win that long and do that with just only being a puncher. But, it is what it is. People are going to say what they're going to say. But I appreciated that Tyson Fury at least, acknowledged it. Deontay Wilder talked about how Tyson Fury was pillow fisted, and the ladies asking, really trying to instigate some stuff, which was fun to watch, saying, hey, Tyson Fury, do you still say that you're going to knock out Deontay Wilder in 2? Tyson Fury's like, yeah, and they said that they're at Crunk Gym working on power, and Tyson Fury said he's not going to get the decision in Vegas, so he can't try to go get the decision in Vegas. Deontay Wilder pointed out that these guys are probably playing mind games, you know, like those, you guys probably don't remember, but the Phil Jackson mind games where he complains about the refs incessantly on the weekend, on, you know, the couple days before the fight, so that the refs will be sensitive about the criticism, you know, that type of stuff. So anyway, it was a really good conversation. I'm really looking forward to the fight. Tyson Fury is an excellent fighter, man. He's very difficult. Put it this way, they're both very difficult fighters to beat, because Tyson Fury is very, very tall. He's very awkward. He's strong. He does, hey man, he will come at you. He does have a strong will to win. He's got the requisite amount of craziness in him. Deontay Wilder has more than enough of the requisite amount of crazy in him. He clearly can knock you unconscious. But, you know, we'll see how the fight turns out, man. I'm looking forward to a good fight. And I hope that I'm really thinking that Deontay Wilder is going to win. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. And we'll keep covering it as we get closer to the fight. Anyway, you let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out.